Welcome to the Stylus League for September 21st. It's a Saturday. Welcome, everybody. We're doing something special today, and you'll see what it is right after I start the intro.
It's the Stylus League. Mike and B pitching the pen, making pitches ascend to the highest ring. The league. Raul running the scheme. Tune into the program and wide receive. Yeah, we dropping these seeds. Art over everything. Drive the dream.
Bradley? Where you at? There he is. What's up?
How you doing? Hey, put that this way so we can see. You gotta cut it this way. You gotta cut it this way.
We're doing this way. So we're doing something different today. And you might say, hey, that screen is hard to read. Don't worry, I got you. I got you, son. I got you. How's your weekend, brother?
Man, weekend is just getting started. We've had a busy week, I think.
Yeah,
and we're going on to have a even bigger busy week. But shout out to everyone who has started to show up in our class for heroic characters. We started allowing all the students in. If you have not responded to Raul's email, please look for an email from Raul Nazario or from the Stylus League support to get into the class. For anyone who is yet to join the league in our heroic characters class, I believe Raul did something without our permission, but he did it. He extended the discount until Monday. So the discount was supposed to end today. It's supposed to end September 21st. We had promises. We promised ourselves it was over. And Raul decided that he'd rather only work on Monday to cut the discount off. And one thing he wants to spend time with his family, that he doesn't want to look at it. So he extended the discount until Monday. And
Crazy.
We just hope and pray that he only extended the discount till Monday.
No. He's only extending the discount until Monday.
But Monday, 8 a.m. EST.
Eastern. If you're on the West Coast, that is 5 a.m.
All right. Monday, 8 a.m. EST is where that discount is. It was supposed to end today. All right.
Let me mansplain this. Let me mansplain this for you. What Bradley is telling you guys is that the $100 off is supposed to be donezo. That's over
by midnight.
Raul messed up. Let's not twist it up. Raul messed up. He didn't talk to us first. He just extended it until Monday. So if you have not signed up for the class, you're waiting for, whatever, it is literally the 11th hour right now if you want to get down and get $100 off the class. Sign up.
And all sales end. I'm gonna make sure I get this time right. The sale completely will end October 4th. All right, class starts October 5th. We want to make sure we're not doing a lot of administrative stuff on the 5th. So October 4th will be the very last time you could purchase the class at all. Will be October 4th. And the $100 off on the class ends Monday, 8 a.m. EST. All right. If you're able to get it at 8:05, Raul dropped the ball. All right, that was not supposed to happen. 8:05 a.m. was not supposed to happen. You could either decide to keep it quiet or just offer to give the money back to us. All right, that's all we're saying.
Okay. We've gone long enough. That's enough. That we've done enough with that bit. Okay, all right. Monday for real. 8 o'clock. It's over. The 23rd. That's all you got. So that's it.
What are we doing?
No. That's it. So listen, what I will tell you is that if you have not already, if you signed up for the class and you're not in our special Stylus League University Discord, reach out to or check your email because Raul already sent an email telling you how to get in. We need everybody in there and getting ready for the class as soon as possible. So, all right, that's done. All right.
Good question. Good question. This is a very good question. Yo, guys, would our class sessions be the same days as the stream? So for October, we're not stream. So October, most of the Stylus League stream will be done on Maxon's live stream. But for October, unless we sneak in something, our sole focus for October is our students and to make sure they have very successful projects. So we won't be live streaming unless something crazy or unless we free up time and everything's all right in the world. But our goal is to only stream for Maxon in October and to focus on the students for any class time. So there it is.
Yeah, so you can catch us on ZBrush Live. Yep, so that's it. So housekeeping is done.
Yep.
Bradley, what's going on, man? What are we doing today?
We're doing.
First of all, what happened last week? What happened?
What do you mean? What happened last week?
What was the big announcement? What dropped? What happened?
Oh,
what are you showing on the screen?
That did happen.
ZBrush for iPad. That did happen.
You know, thank you to everyone who went on to the Stylus League YouTube and watched our content for that. Look for more content to come on that. But yeah, this is the iPad. It's finally out, and we're able to like play around with it. On our What's Good time frame, Mike and I, we will actually do a live review of ZBrush for iPad. So on our What's Good time period, we're gonna step back and do an introspect of what we think of the iPad for ZBrush. And if you want those thoughts, you'll get it at the top of the next hour.
That is correct. I have the wrong screen behind my iPad. Let's fix that.
So my goal today, I have a character that I started from a Z-Sphere, just playing around, and I'm gonna make like some cyborg guy. Like he's gonna be a robot, like robot parts. I'm just gonna block him out today while answering any questions that you guys may have or on the iPad, and also just trying to like work out what my workflow is going to be while using this thing, because it has been a great experience. And if you guys have any questions about the iPad ZBrush, please send it in, or anything that you are interested in seeing. And if we can demo it, we'll show it. But yeah, we're iPadding it up today.
That's right. So I will be working on this guy. And unlike before, he has 90% more face. He's got face now, Bradley.
Oh, he got a face? Let me see.
He got face. All right, let's get to the face. Let's turn on everything. Haha, I had solo on. That's not the one. Here you go. Let's turn on this. Turn on this. So he is now got a face, and I'm working on his hair, doing big things with He-Man now. So that's what I'll be working on. Him, Battle Cat, the whole crew. I did get some reference for the base, and hey, that's not all about a cat. Got reference for the base, and so that's what I'll be working on today.
So, just to be clear, it looks like you have 36 million polys in this ZTL.
Don't be keeping track of my polys. It's
No,
actually
I'm just saying, no.
38. It's 38. It's 38.
38,
And it's on my iPad. It's on my iPad.
Moving around pretty sleek, right?
It's moving.
Smooth, right?
It's smooth. Ain't nothing slow about this here. So you know, it's very dense right now. And let's see. Let's double click. Zoom in this way. Yeah, very dense right now, and it is moving smoothly. So just so you guys know, I have only been working on the face and the hair on my couch. Usually while my wife is watching 90 Day Fiancé. So shout out to her for the inspiration of working on He-Man and actually getting it done.
While on the couch.
Yeah. On that couch. Yes, sir. So yeah, that's what we're working on.
All right, awesome. Let's get it going. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments. Currently, Raul is in the chat, but he refused to be on stream. We're going to remove him from the theme music. Raul says, which iPad are you guys working with? What do you have, Mike?
We are working on the same thing because you and I both got the new iPad M5.
M4? Yes.
M100. You know the one.
100. Yeah,
Which one is it?
I'm
Yeah,
not
that
going to
one.
judge your numbers. I'm not going to judge your
We
numbers.
got the latest with the little squeezy pencil and all that. But just letting you know, you can use whatever iPad you want to and work on ZBrush. They did test it out on older, slower models, and it works just fine.
You got to call them slow.
You know the word. You know what it is. So I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can see from my camera, but I put my feet up on my desk here.
That's what you do.
I'm lounging. This is how
That's nice. That's nice. I like that.
I'm lounging over here. So I'll be working this way. Yeah.
Did y'all decide on the character for the workshop? Oh, we know what our character is. Hopefully
yeah, we know what it is.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Yeah.
Everyone will find out on October 5th.
Day 1. That's right. That is correct, sir.
Let's see if we have any questions. Angry Monday says hi.
What's up, Angry?
Hey man, we need to definitely get a MC for these streams. We need to open up an application. Since Raul's not here, we need an MC so someone can help MC.
That would be nice.
While we work, we're gonna open up an MC application.
MC Hammer.
Someone DM us in the Discord if you're interested in MCing for us, because we need help. Let's see, Jamie. I've got Superman furniture, or Jamie's doing is name dropping all the hero characters, so everyone else has nothing to choose from.
That's selfish.
All of them, Jamie. Do them all. No one can do anything.
So if you're wondering what Bradley and I use for reference, we have this thing called VizRef. It's very similar to PureRef, and we just kind of load up our images on here. You can see you can get a million little pictures on here, and then I'm going to be using that to refine my anatomy and face today.
Let's see. I want to make sure I get all the questions in before I start looking down. Been waiting for 2 days now. About time. Hey Mike, that was the one person you said that was like, why we got one person waiting in the chat.
That's crazy. I saw that 2 days ago. It's like the Phantom Menace or something. You're waiting in line way before we come out.
Appreciate that. Next time, alerts. We are, sometimes we are a little late. We're very, us sometimes. We're a little late sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mario Cat says, happy Saturday.
Hello. Enjoy breakfast.
I'm gonna make you big screen since you're actually working while I go through these chats, so someone doesn't have this.
Okay.
Kotri says, hey guys. Hey Mike.
Hey, what's up?
Whoa, Kotri. Come on, bro. Why we did that? Why we gotta do that? You said, hey guys, I'm the guys, and then directly, hey Mike. I take that personal, Kotri.
It's actually it's pronounced.
You know what's sad?
What's that?
Shout him out the most. I'm the Kotri shout out.
You are the biggest fan of Kotri. You know what? It's very weird that it's Mike and friends.
Yeah,
it's Mike and friends on the show.
You know what, Kotri? Forget it. All right, forget it.
The sad thing is, I only have one friend. So Mike and friends.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Mike's working with a futuristic unreleased iPad. If he was, we couldn't tell you.
So I don't know if you can see down at the bottom, but I have my custom brushes set up here so that I can import those. And I love the Geo brush. Everybody knows Bradley and I love the Geo brush. So just kind of working on it.
Mike, if you ever want to show your, some of the stuff is cut because VizRef is half your thing and then your image is half the other. I don't know if you want to scale you down a little bit in the image so they can see more of your iPad, but
do that. I'll be tiny.
You don't have to be so
actually
tiny.
let me move over. I'm trying to move the wrong
screen. We got comments like, why you have to say slow? Mine's the 2018. It's quick. See, you can't call people stuff slow, Mike.
I mean, I'm sorry. Let's move this over here. That. Let's move this. I
got my list down to about 5. Still haven't chosen yet. Oh, on the class, yeah. Just drop all 5 in the class chat, and that way someone will pick them and weed it down to your one.
There you go. There you go.
Question: how easy is it to get brushes over to the iPad? Super easy. Just drop them. Either drop them through a cloud storage, email them to yourself. The way the file, I can actually show this. Let's do this. The way the file structure is just like how it is for your desktop. If you go to ZBrush and you go to Brush Startup and you go to Brushes, all your brushes are stored here. And no load in. Super easy. I because I have iCloud and OneDrive, I just save it there and I just drag it over. Super simple. They made it super simple.
Very easy.
See, either of you had any issues with ZBrush for iPad crashing when saving a project? Any crashes that I've experienced has been when it has not been full screen, either like I'm doing split view, how Mike has it, but I haven't had any hard crashes since going to the fully released version. And those have been few and far between.
I haven't had a crash yet, actually, knock on wood.
Comment, man, I wish they allow us to move around the brushes in the default bottom bar. Most of those damn brushes I don't even use.
You can take them out. Show them how to remove. Can't you remove brushes?
I don't know. I haven't tried. Let's find out.
I saw Paul doing it in the video.
Let's find out. Well, see, this default brush is there's a lock here. Can I unlock it? No, it looks like it's locked. You can't.
So that first row is just the brushes that they
locked. Yeah, there's a lock
chosen.
Here. You can't change it.
Okay.
And then it releases itself.
Okay. Good to know.
You can only have what they think is the best brushes in default. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm sure they'll work on that. If enough people make some noise, they'll fix it. So if you haven't seen, let's say you have an iPad, Bradley, and you have ZBrush for iPad, but you don't know really how to use it. Can you suggest somewhere where maybe a YouTube video that somebody can go and check out how to use the new ZBrush for iPad?
Yeah, Pablo shot a very great video on his.
Yours. I'm talking about yours.
If you go to our Stylus League page, and unfortunately, because I am multitasking, I don't have a link prepared. Mike would ask me for something that I don't have. Thanks, Mike. But if you go to our Stylus League page, right there on the front page, you'll see a video on our YouTube for.
That's right.
For this. I think I did okay. I did okay.
You did great.
I did have like a whole month to prepare for it.
Bradley's being humble. He did a great job. He actually has more views on his video than probably all of the views on our site. Put together? Combined?
I wouldn't say that. So, well, yeah. No, we have a lot of stuff. We have a year worth of stuff. No, we don't have it combined. No.
No. Bradley killed it that well. He has more than all of our videos combined. He's being humble. So if you're wondering, because He-Man didn't have a head for so long, what I ended up doing was I sculpted his head in symmetry. So that is still in symmetry. And the body, I moved the body to kind of match his head. So at some point I will do a alternate version that will be looking up at the sword, kind of doing the I have the power scream. And that'll be like that'll be keyed as like a swap out head. So I'm just fixing the neck that looks janky right now. And Bradley, who'd you say you're working on?
I'm gonna make some robot cyborg guy. So nothing. I started with a Z-Sphere. Made his base body and just started sculpting away. It's what I've been doing on the couch. Nice. And with the wife.
Nice.
It's been great. So on we got a question. Let's see. Mike, have you imported the belt leather work from ZBrush PC or made on iPad? If I'd done it on iPad, what's your workflow without ZModeler?
So this is something that I'm going to show you in a bit. I still love ZModeler, and as you guys know, it's not on the iPad yet. So great workaround is open up ZBrush and go Z it. What I had been doing before is uploading the file to my OneDrive, downloading it, opening it in ZBrush, re-uploading, and then replacing. Forget all that. That's crazy. So if you look on GoZ, where is that, Bradley? That is, oh, up here. So like if I want to export this, and I see up here it says GoZ. If I click on that, it's searching for devices. Now, if I had ZBrush open, which I can open on my desktop, my computer will show up. So let's first show the desktop. Oh, not that one, this one. Wrong screen. Sorry, guys. One moment. Use the other screen, please. This one. This one. Okay, Bradley, it's stuck on that screen. I don't know why.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, but let's go back to the iPad. Just imagine the other screen is open. If you look on here now, it says my computer. So if I were to click on that, it says sending, and it's going to shoot that over to the iPad. I will say yes. Okay. And if I go to ZBrush, which you guys can't see right now, I'm gonna have to work that out because I need to show you some stuff in ZBrush. It is sending it really quickly. And as Bradley stated earlier, this is a near 40 million polygon job here. And it is just about done. So let's see. Sent. Okay. So that's how fast it goes. Super fast. And conversely, when I'm ready to send it back, I can do the same thing. On ZBrush, I just select Go Z, and it shoots the model right back. And so I will tell you, ZBrush for iPad is dope in a lot of ways. This right now is one of my favorite features, is the being able to just transfer files back and forth really quickly.
So do you believe, I will tell you guys emphatically, because Mike and I was part of the beta, ZModeler will be on iPad. I like it.
Yeah, it's
it
coming.
Took a lot. I know everybody wants ZModeler. Like for what they did in the time in which they did it, like huge kudos to that team. But they know that ZBrush for iPad is not in there. But there are definitely breadcrumbs if you look inside of the iPad that it's there. You have the ability to crease. You can set crease levels. Like it's all there. I would just say give them time. Everyone knows that they want ZModeler. They know that people want ZModeler. I think just be patient for now, but it's coming. It will come.
Yeah.
And no one told me anything. Just by looking at what's in the app, all of the breadcrumbs for ZModeler it's in the app, and also. Yeah. The ZModeler brush is in the app.
So what makes you think it's coming though, Bradley?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Like having crease level, dynamic subdivision. I don't know. Something tells me it's coming.
The actual brush.
Yeah, the actual brush. I don't know what it is. There's a lot there.
Yeah.
It just tells me.
The one thing I've been seeing a lot in the comments for my Instagram when I posted ZBrush for iPad stuff, people are what was the thing that I saw? There was a thing. Don't get old, anybody. Bradley.
But you saw
Bradley.
it. But you saw it.
I saw the thing. Don't question. I absolutely saw it. There was a question. There was a thing that people said.
And you saw it, and that's cool. As long as you saw it,
yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah. Listen, I'm devoting myself to He-Man right now. I'm sorry. I can't think of everything. Don't make me remember stuff.
Oh, I wish you would do a better job of remembering.
You and me both, man.
Let's make sure. God, I wish I had an MC. I can't do. We need help. Help.
Raul, come on, man. Why don't you come on in here, man? Come on, what you doing? You can hold that baby and
Do you guys
still
believe
read comments.
ZBrush will come to iPad long? Yes, I do. So I actually have a question I would like to pose to Max on that I will say in my review when we get to our What's Good. It's a thought-provoking question. And with the answering of this question will help me understand ZBrush for iPad's position in the whole grand scheme of things. Let's see. That single info rush makes my day. I tried importing the modeler brush, but obviously spacebar won't work. Yes. I think they're gonna do what they did with everything. They're probably gonna make a special menu for it, I would think. We'll see.
Now, I will tell you this. There is a device that Bradley and I use on our desktop. If by some chance there's a way to get that device to work with the iPad in the future, we will be probably the happiest we've ever been. One of the happiest times we've ever been.
So fun fact.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like this fact. I'll reach out. I'm working on it. But on October 5th, they have a ad for a brand new tour box that released on October 8th. And it seems to be the way it's marketing, it's the only device that will work on PC and iPad. It looks like it's a separate tour box.
I don't like that. I mean, I like that, but I don't like that.
I'm working on it. We'll talk about it later. I'm working on it.
No, okay.
Let's see. I haven't tried it yet, but is the Z-Sphere topology in there for yes, it is here. Actually, I have a video. Final Cut. I think I could play this large. Let's do this. Edit.
Bradley, remind me, what is it I use on the desktop to select things? Control. I'm so used to the hotkey. Yeah, to like hide part of the mesh. What is it? Control Alt? Not that's masking, right?
You're trying to hide or select?
I want to, like, on my model, I want to hide some of it and show some of it.
So Control Shift to select it, and then or you could do solo.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Here, I'll show you in a second. Let me unmask it. What I want to do is draw a marquee around it and make some of it disappear.
That's it. That's it. Control Shift.
No, this is...
And drag.
There it is. Thanks, man. This is what happens when you work on a desktop so long and then get used to doing things a certain way.
So I'm working on ending a video, but yeah, Z-Spheres is here. This is how I started this guy with Z-Spheres, and it's all on the iPad. Super dope stuff. I'll be working. Hopefully that answers that for you. I hope so. Yes. There's a question.
Now, one thing
are you guys working on the iPad itself outside of an Apple Pencil, or are you using anything else to help with your workflow? When I'm on the iPad, outside of like right now, I don't have my reference up because I'm sitting next to my computer, so I have my peer ref on one of my monitors. But when I'm sitting on the couch, I'm doing what Mike is doing, having BizRef on one side and sculpting. Question in.
Yeah, same.
Getting familiar with ZBrush on the iPad, but I have a Gen 1 Pro. I don't want a new iPad since I bought a Cintiq Mobile Studio Pro 3 years ago. How's that Mobile Studio Pro 3 treat you? You know what? When I had mine, it became obsolete like a year later.
Now, one thing that I haven't done that I need to do is I just Dynameshed this body and closed the holes and stuff.
Yep.
So I need to do a re-topology on here. I'll do a Z-remesh shortly because now I'm sculpting these areas and it's kind of mushy. Not as clean as I like. So I usually have much lower subdivision levels on here. So I'm going to do that on the iPad.
Another question in. Like, can you add custom brushes and delete brushes? Swipe the row where brushes are. I think it's 4 custom rows.
Yeah. So, where's the little plus sign? There's usually is it over here? Here it is.
Yep.
So if I click on the little plus sign, I can now go through and import brushes and add brushes if I want to. So let's say I want to bring in, I do want this, the select lasso. Let's see, where is that? Select lasso. Yeah, so where is it, Bradley?
Select lasso. So it's in the S. You got to go to selection. If you go to the masking move, insert, I think there's a shortcut for it. See where it says select? You see that? Select?
No. On this, oh yeah, right here. You mean the one that says select? Yeah.
Yeah, that word. It starts with S, and I think it's crazy. I think it's in alphabetical order. I think
crazy. Crazy. So now I just drag it down there. Now I have my select lasso there. And I just say done. So now,
yeah, but that first row is locked. If you, Mike, if you pull it up, I think because until they allow us to edit it, that first row has a lock sign inside the customization location.
True. Yeah, it's true. But so the good thing about this is you see how many tools are here. Yeah. You have 4 of these, so I could fill this all the way out. Yeah, yeah. You can put as many brushes as you want here. So now, oops, undo that. So now if I want to do a selection, I can, oops, not do that. Don't do that. I can do this. Aha, much easier. Yeah. So now I'm gonna Z-remesh this guy. And if I turn on my poly group, right here, you can see that he's dense, like crazy dense right now.
Is he the densest? Show enough.
Who's the densest? Show enough. So now, Bradley, if I want to, tell me how I can do a history save state so I can project these details back.
Awesome.
Because at
the very top, you'll see a little clock. At the very top, you'll see like a little timer, a little watch in the top right. Open that.
Yeah. The click history.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Click and hit that little icon on the end of that that slider. Yep. Now you stored it.
Nice. All right. So now what I would do is come over here and go to my geometry and go to modify Z-remesher. Here you go. So here's Z-remesher. Same thing. I can set up my half, double, same, whatever. I definitely want to keep my groups. Maybe I'll turn a little smoothing on. Adapt is fine. Definitely keep poly paint. I don't want to lose that. And now, all right, so I'm going to turn my adaptive size down. I'm going to turn my curve strength up. That's what I would do on desktop. And now I would just say Z-remesh. Let's hide this. Well, let me let it finish first. So it says it's Z-remeshing. Now, there you go. So that's starting to look better. Let's do it again. You remesh it half. So being able to, I mean, like, this is a game changer, you guys. Like, and look, Bradley did tell you, we were both on the beta team. We're max on ZBrush people, but it's only because we believe in the product and we really love it. Like, being able to do this on a couch, and more specifically, on a couch in front of a TV with a show that you do not want to watch, but the person who you love wants to watch that show.
Yeah.
Game changer. Game changer.
You know what's
Best
interesting
thing
about
ever.
the entire comment? They don't care that we're doing something else. They just want us there.
They just want us there.
Just want us there.
Much better to be in the same room rather than in your computer
Yeah.
in front of a screen and working on stuff.
For sure.
So now, Bradley, if I want
Yes,
to
sir.
start to project those details back, where do I go?
So I put mine, and let's do this now. Let's make a custom key for your project history. So let's go to the customize. We're gonna make a quick menu. So let's make one. So if you go to the top right where you see the history, click that little 3 square box button. Yep. Now let's go to quick menu. We're gonna make, let's slide over. Let's go to make another quick menu, and let's do another one.
Can I fit it here?
Oh, you really went ham. I want to store your project history. Wow. Where do you want to put it? We could put your project.
Can I
history
put
as
it
a
in one
button.
spot? I think I can.
Yeah.
Can I add? I think I can scroll down. You can add stuff and scroll down.
Sure. So I believe the location for it is under geometry. So if you go to geometry, go down. Let's scroll down.
Project.
Project all. I don't see it. Keep going. I don't see it yet. Where are
Wait,
you?
it's not under project?
There's a button that says project all, which is the button that you want. I don't see it yet.
Okay.
Where are you?
You would think it'd be under project. That's weird.
So let's go to, where are you? Go to, where are you? I'll find it on mine. Sorry.
Okay.
I already put mine on a shortcut, so I found it and then I stored it. Where are you? Not visibility. Not masking.
I thought I had that on here already. I could have swore I'd put this on here. Oh, I have project history.
Oh, there it is. So
I
underneath subtool.
I already have it.
I know, but I want everyone to know where it's at. If there's, go to subtool, subtool, and if you go down from subtool, you'll see project. There we go. Project
Right
all
here.
and project history. You want the project history that you stored. So if anyone's looking to where to store it, under subtools and project history.
And I want geometry turned on, not color. So I actually want color, but I want geometry.
You want
as
color
well.
too? Yep.
Yeah. So let's say done. Let's come over to, if you hit the space bar on your gizmo here, and then go over to
Thanks, 3.
project history, and you click on this. Now I can just hit project history, and it will do the thing. So when I divide this, I should get all my nice little details back. Let's turn on color so we can see. Color is turned on. Let's turn off polygroups. There you go. So now I can divide this, which I also set up on a quick menu. I literally just made this last night.
So lucky enough, divide is already on the bar. It's on your quick bar already.
Oh, it's down here somewhere, right?
So if you, I believe it's the little plus sign on the bar.
Ah, right there. Okay.
If you hold that, and it'll give it
Nice.
to you.
Let's plus it. Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
That
So
way
I
you
have
can
two
save.
divisions.
You can save some menu. You can save a location on your quick menu.
I will definitely do that. All right. So let's project some more details. Okay. You see it's starting to get a little more crispy. Let's divide it one more time. Divide and project. And this is exactly what I would do on my desktop.
Got a comment in at Mike. Just have to say, don't iPad sculpt during the Penguin show. It's good.
You know, I haven't started it yet. I was surprised. I saw it yesterday that it was up there. But yeah, I have not seen that yet. Let's see. Oops, not live boolean. I want that off. Divide. Project. Did I? You know what? You know what I didn't do? When I saved that history state, I think I only did the color, I think. Is that possible?
No,
Because
when
it
you
doesn't
do
look like
the project history,
it looks like I'm projecting back my color, but not my geometry, which is odd to me. Project. Yeah, it's already at 3 million. All my details should be here, and they're not. So I did something incorrect. Let's go back to here. All right. So
let's delete. I think you could delete that. Store a new one.
let me smooth this first. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna smooth this part. Oops. Smooth this right here. Now, store it. Okay. So now let's go back and do the ZBrush. Really, we can have a whole screen for this. The one thing Bradley and I are trying to figure out, so the VizRef is nice. It would be really nice if we could get it to like be in a quarter of the screen. You can't do that, right? Nah. I mean, like a little quarter down here, but you can't.
That's iPad's feature that's not there.
Yeah. All right, so now I'll divide and project. Project history. Divide. Okay, there you go. It's doing it now. Okay, crispy. And to step down, I set it up for 2 fingers after I watched Bradley's video because I was like, that's smart. Let me do that. Now, you know what I don't have set up is my squeeze feature. What do you have set up for your squeeze on your pencil?
So I have on my pencil, I have squeeze set to undo, and I have double tap to set to redo.
Okay.
So I don't like tapping on my screen for the. I only like to touch the screen to increase my brush size and my focal shift.
You know what I forgot to put on? I forgot to put on my glove. Sorry. On your what?
I believe and also have double tap as subdivide and double tap, 3-finger tap to go up in subdivision and 4-finger tap to go down in subdivision.
Yeah, right now I have 3 to jump up and 2 to go down. But I don't mind the double tap. The pencil, if I'm being 100% real right now, the Apple Pencil that I had to buy to work with my new iPad, the squeeze features are not there yet for me. Like, I'm not able to do what I want to do. And that's across the platforms, even like Procreate. So it might just be a thing of me getting used to it. But anyway, that's where I am.
Like your squeeze to do.
Say again?
What would you like the squeeze to do? I'm curious.
Something else.
Okay. As long as something else. Whatever it is, just something else.
I don't know. You know what it is?
You'll know it when you see it.
This is my get off my lawn moment. I'm putting my foot down.
I'll know when I see it.
You kids stay off my lawn. I should keep his head on. After doing all that work on his head, people should see the head. And let's turn color on for everything. So yeah, Bradley, I imported all my custom brushes yesterday, and started bringing them in here and doing stuff.
This is why we need an MC when it gets quiet. Can't sculpt, Roll. Where are you?
How about it? That would be nice.
There's an app called DrawRef that allows to pop out the window, but the problem is it only allows one picture at a time.
Ooh,
Well, that might
that's...
even a little bit, a lot.
Wait, you can only put
Only
one
one
picture
image.
in at a time? Or you can only display one picture at a time?
Sounds like you only display one picture at a time.
Okay. I like to have thousands of pictures on at one time.
And, beggars can't be choosers. Right?
Don't you ever call me a beggar. There's something relaxing about sculpting with your feet up. I don't know what it is, dude. Like, it's very relaxing. All I need to be doing is like have this be on a beach with a big umbrella, and I think I'm there.
I don't think I want to, I want to go to the beach, but I don't know.
You don't
if
want
I
to get
really want to
sand
test.
and salt in your iPad?
I don't want to test my Apple Care.
I mean, we're paying for it, right?
It's true. Also pay for car insurance too, so
What? That's crazy.
Also, I don't want to test and see if it works.
That's crazy. Over there paying for car insurance. I have not looked
See
at
if
the
we got
chat
any
once.
questions.
Sorry, Bradley.
No, I understand you want to help.
I don't.
ZBrush should have any picture-in-picture option, man. It's been around for years. This is true.
Or, how about the guys at PureRef? Make an iPad version. Come on, bro. What y'all doing?
It takes some time for them to update PureRef after like years, so I don't know.
This dude is older than me, I think. And he looks like this. It makes me feel real bad about myself.
Like, you know me. I stay in the gym.
I feel real grimy right now about myself.
Let's see. No questions.
Nice. Oops.
Press uh mask. I wonder if it's the same way when you press select. Oh, Mike. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Look. I wasn't paying attention, but you know, if you press the shift option, you get all the slice and all the other stuff there. You could just select it from there. Now I have the lasso. And if you do the masking options, you can switch from mask pin. It changes the default bar at the bottom. Fun fact.
I did see that. I did see that the other night. I forgot it. I forgot it just that fast, though.
I think as we start to use it more,
Yeah.
be more. Let's do this. Hey guys, awesome stuff. I've been sculpting on the iPad for the last few days. Do you have any tips to keep a good, I don't know, my posture is like really bad. Like when I'm feeling like if I'm laid back on the couch, it's fine. I also have something I sit on my lap when I'm sculpting. But I think I'm leaning towards probably buying that dumbass expensive cool thing that you have.
Shut your mouth. It's not dumb. It's very awesome. So I picked up the AstroPad. What is this thing called? The AstroPad dartboard. It's dark and it's a board, you guys. And it's made out of some. Bradley's just mad because it's made out of foam and it's like $100 and some. However, what I will tell you is being able to rest my hand anywhere on this and not on the little non-existent bezel of the screen is amazing, and perfect size for when you want to put a pillow underneath of your lap and sit on the couch. So
getting upset because I'm leaning towards getting it. I'm upset that I'm probably going to end up buying it.
Just get it. Just get it. I know. Man. Just get it.
And I think what's cool is that you're using the 2.9 inch version of the dartboard on your iPad, right? You have the previous like they haven't released a new generation, but it looks like it still works with the new iPads.
Correct. This is the one that is for the iPad that came out right before this one, the M2, and so the 4 actually is slightly bigger, but Bradley knows because he was on the phone with me while I did it. Putting it in the first time is mad scary. Let's maybe not think that I said that. The iPad, putting the iPad into the dark pad is a little scary, but once you get it in there, it's, you know what? Let me change the subject. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Bradley?
Fun fact: you could use the old dartboard on the current M4 versions. There we go.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. There we go.
As we deal with our many copyright our strikes from YouTube.
Ian, dog, if you up,
yeah, come on in, dude.
Link. I can send you a link. The water's fine, Ian. The water is fine.
Yeah. We got the man himself
fine, Ian.
In the chat.
Katri, you see how he did that? Hi, Bradley. Hi, Mike. You see how Ian put me first? See?
That's
good morning. Ian just waking up. Good morning, Ian. I'm gonna send a link just in case Ian's feeling squirrely.
Come in.
Just in case Ian is feeling like he wants to be that dude today. Man, like I don't know, like Ian's been busy. Like I've seen him in so many events around the world the last couple weeks. Like,
yeah, he's burning the midnight oil.
Man has been working. He has been working. Ian said he is feeling froggy. There we go, Ian. I
Nice.
sent you the link in Messenger. So I do find myself on the iPad being maybe exploring a lot more than what I would normally do when I'm making something, which is fun.
What did I just do? What kind of mask thing is that? So I chose. Oh, that's mask. Ah, I didn't even know that existed. That's crazy. Mask curve pen. Anybody ever use that?
I know it's there, but I've never used it. I'm pretty sure it's a more precise way to mask something.
Yeah. You know, we're not about all that
anything
precise
that's on
stuff
a
over here.
curve is about efficiency. We ain't doing that.
Nah, that's crazy. That's too much work.
Being efficient.
I need to figure out a way to quickly size my brush without using the little button on the sidebar. Because what I do is I bounce back and forth. Oh, you know what? I'm bugging. I can set. Maybe I set the squeeze to Alt. Can I do that? Can I do that?
You mean to size your brush up?
Yeah.
To size your brush up is 3 fingers sliding up and down on your iPad.
Shut up. What?
And
Bro.
if you those same 3 fingers going left and right is the focal shift.
Well, I don't want to mess with that, but yo, what? See, Bradley actually took notes during the beta. I did not take notes. Everything is new to me. I'm like, it's like Groundhog Day.
I'm used to the bullies taking my food, so I have to make sure I have to make sure I have food to give them. You know what I mean? You know?
Nice. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. So now I can keep it on this one.
Yeah. Bradley, can you link up your 3D mouse to your iPad for viewing the model? I cannot use my 3D mouse. I can use any other type of mouse, but I can't use my 3D mouse. Ram says,
I just rewatched that again the other day. Still great.
Magic. Still great. Great movie. Stands up. I'm using an older iPad Pro, 5th gen M1. Do you think buying a new one will give me a little boost? So I did. I'm gonna do a little selfish plug. One second. It's like super selfish plug. Trying to find the best way. I think I can change to. My entire model that I did for the ZBrush beta was done on an M1 Pro iPad with 256 gigs of memory. And it handled everything fine. When I switched to the M4 Pro, it is definitely better. I think what makes it better is because I have more system memory versus being restricted to the, I believe, 8 gigs of RAM that it gave you. But my entire, so this model, like 90% of this model here was sculpted on the M1 version, and it handled it like a champ. So it'll give you a boost, but I don't think if you have like at least a terabyte in one, that the system memory is what gives you the biggest oomph on the iPad. So you don't have to, but I'm not gonna lie and say it doesn't give you a boost. It definitely gives you a boost, but I think it's more so on the memory side than anything. When I switch from like 512 to I believe when you go to a terabyte iPad, you get access to 16 gigs of memory. There's my shameless plug. And we have Ian.
Whoa.
Nice.
Hey, everything's weird.
Nice.
Hold on one second. How you guys doing?
Okay, good.
What's
I can
up?
put you in the corner until you're ready. You want me to put you in the corner?
Nobody puts baby in there.
Don't ever put Ian in a corner.
sorry. Forgive me, Ian. Forgive me.
I don't know. I'm sharing my my OBS virtual cam, but it's like super tight on my background for some reason. Like I don't know what's going on here.
Because it's inside. It's
It is.
inside. Whatever it's inside. Whatever it is, it's inside.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just see if I can
It is.
share a thing. I don't know what's going on. How you guys doing?
Man,
Good, man.
You been?
How are you?
Man, you've been all over the world, bro. You know what continent you're on?
No clue, man. No clue.
You know what continent you're on?
No, I'm recovering still from the Amsterdam trip.
What kind of recovery are you talking about, son?
Hey, I'm not.
What kind of recovery are you talking about?
I don't ask questions. You don't ask questions. You're breaking the rule. You don't ask questions.
Whatever happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam.
You know it, baby. You know it. What is happening, man? Wait. I just wanted to come and say hi.
Hi, man.
Yeah, man. What's up, bro?
No, not much.
You have a late night last night?
Yeah, I'm still exhausted, man. Yeah, let's see here. Screen. No, not that one. Allow. Let's stop video. Add a cam. Yeah, you guys' work looks really awesome, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Just scribbling.
So what are you guys thinking of the iPad version?
Loving it.
I'm loving it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Very dope. Ian, is the only ref option on the iPad right now, do you know, is it just VizRes? Have you seen anything else? Anybody else using anything else?
No, I haven't seen anybody using anything else at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, there's some options being explored. I could say that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to drop some knowledgeable gems, or you too tired?
No, man. Yeah, I could drop some gems. I'm just trying to get my camera to work for some reason. Let me restart OBS. It's being dumb, dude.
Okay.
If nothing else, I'll be the looming voice in the background.
Nice.
See? No. I need another voice in my head outside the one I already got.
Yeah. Trying to silence the 13 currently, but that's not seemed to working for me.
Let's see.
Oh, hey Bradley, I noticed you were talking. I saw that you were pressing Shift and Control with 2 fingers. You can literally press Shift and drag your finger to Control, so you're only using 1 finger, or the other way around. So you can go Control, drag, Shift. So yeah, just press and drag.
Holy shit!
Oh, that's dope,
bro. Come on now. Come on.
That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, way easier.
Oh, all day, bro. Thanks.
Okay.
Where were you when I was making my video?
Great question. Not having my computer work, apparently. Wow. Why is it picking that guy up?
I can't get my Cintiq to show up for some reason. I wanted to like jump between desktop and iPad, and it works, but you guys can't see it. Trust me, bro.
I believe it. I believe it. Like I'm trying to share my screen, but it's not seeming to work either.
I wonder if it's because we are. No, you can share your screen.
Oh, so he's sharing it this way.
there it
but
is.
You have to, but you have to use OBS, Ian, or we won't be able to be on camera.
Yeah. All right, never mind. Yeah.
Well, go ahead and show what you want to show. Show what you want to show.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
you could definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Real quick, I'll steal the screen for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So I was actually sketching this piece pretty quick, just for a few minutes. It was pretty fun. Little emotional piece, but just kind of wanted to showcase that drag function for you, like I was mentioning. Like that's really cool. Have you guys explored the quick menus at all?
Yeah, we've been using that a lot, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, next time I get my camera up and running proper, then all three of us can do something at the same time. But yeah, dude. Yeah, it's super dope, dude. I feel like I'm playing when I'm using this version. It doesn't feel like I'm working, and that's what I like about it the most. Just feels like I can explore and do random stuff. Like I was showing some friends last night, and then in just a couple seconds, I had this stupid little face on there, and they were like, "How are you sketching so fast?" I'm like, "I don't know, I'm just playing. Like I'm just messing about, you know." So it just feels pretty cool. So
I'll tell you what I love is that I can always be in ZBrush, which sounds ridiculous. There was a video of Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day when he was talking about working out, and I can't tell you what he said it feels like when you get that pump on. But he was just like, he's like, I'm getting it in the gym, I'm getting it at home, I'm like wherever he goes. So like I can literally get my ZBrush fix on anywhere I go, and that's amazing.
Exactly. Yep. That's how I feel too, man. Yeah, I get to have it everywhere. So yeah, man. Well, here, I'll let you guys have the screen back, but just for those real quick, for those who want to get started and have no idea besides your guys' tutorials, this is some of the stuff I was working on for a little bit that's straight from the company. So, but feel free to ask me any questions.
Oh man,
too. I'm here for you guys.
Nice. Can we post that link in the chat?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You want to copy and paste it? Can you do it, Bradley?
Yes, he can. I think he can. If not, I'll grab it. I know where it's at.
Okay.
My iPad, iPad 18 has been a little sketchy for me right now. So I have to
iOS?
my iPad. iOS 18.
iOS?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a little sketchy.
You know what?
They definitely need a patch.
Yeah. Bradley, I'll let you do it because I'm still having problems.
No, you're fine. You know, dude, you try to do.
Yep. All right, you guys can take your screen back.
I'll switch it over to you, Mike, while my iPad is rebooting.
Okay.
Not ZBrush related. You saw that iOS 18 for some M4 users, it bricked their iPad. The update bricked.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yep. It's the whole thing.
Ooh.
Is that the one? Is that what we're on right now?
So I was lucky to not get bricked, but it has been acting weird. But they actually pulled, I don't know if they re-released it, but they actually pulled it from M4 iPads being able to actually pull the update down.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I just updated on my phone, but not on the iPad, so I'll wait then.
I think if you're on an M4, you can't even get it anymore. They pulled it.
Good.
What you got planned this weekend, Ian?
Recovering, just relaxing, hanging out with the kids, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a crazy roller coaster this year. I'm ready for 2024 to be over with, if I'm being honest. This year has been a trial and tribulations for sure. So
Your traveling has been nonstop, man. Do you get a vacation?
I need one.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just actually reminded through my like we have this thing called Workday where like kind of
Mhm.
tracks your like your PTO, your sick time,
Mhm.
all the other like BS things you need as in a company. And it was like, hey, by the way, your PTO is capped out, and you should probably schedule an appointment.
Ooh, yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, I was looking at my schedule currently, and I was like, hey, when do you expect me to? Like, when do you expect me to take time off?
Yeah,
Right.
it's they want you to, but it's
On
like,
the
but just know.
on the yeah, take it on the airplane. That's when you take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, when I saw him, like, I was just talking to, like, Ian was just home, and this dude's in like a whole nother country. I was like, dude,
Crazy. Crazy.
like,
Non-stop.
Yeah. Pros and cons of it. Like, I love it, obviously, but there are some times where I'm like, ooh, I should probably slow down just five seconds.
Mm. You see
take
anything
that
good
break,
lately?
man.
Anything good? Like, we mean?
Yeah, like shows, movies,
Oh.
anything like that.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, okay. So this is like I'm late to the party on this one, but on my flight, I finally decided to watch Creed. Damn, that was a
Oh,
good
wow.
movie.
Man, Creed
Yeah,
was great, right?
Creed was great.
That was fantastic. So we won't talk about the 5 times I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine, but Creed was that was good.
So I
How many
think Marvel
times?
Marvel finally figured out that if you only release one movie a year, you're gonna make an awful lot of money on that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think that if it's good, I think even if they like only release one and it's not a great movie, it's still gonna have the same result.
Listen, I started watching that craziness on Disney and made it through about 15 minutes. I was like, nope.
What Agatha all along is that was gonna be my Halloween movie, my Halloween sitting.
Yeah, you would like that. From somebody whose favorite movie is Hocus Pocus, you would
I
probably
know,
really enjoy
right?
that. Yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
excited.
yeah. And then, I mean, just do the whole thing. Then watch Samantha. What is it? Samantha the Teenage Witch. After that,
Sabrina, but I understand. I
Sabrina. You know what I'm talking about.
I get it.
Watch a little. What's that Archie thing that turned into a witch show? Watch that thing too.
I don't know what that is, but
Remember the Archie TV show?
I don't know nothing about art. That's before my time. Is that up there with Warriors?
No, it's actually new. You douche. It's it's the what's the name of where they lived in come on, Ian, help me out. Where did Archie and those guys live? They had a TV show on like the CW.
Oh man. To be honest, I have no idea. I'm blanking.
Why you watch all these teen shows? Nothing. Silence.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
Man.
Are you talking? Wait a minute.
I'm
Hold on a second. Wait a second.
Halloween Town. I don't know. I don't know these things.
Oh, Halloween Town? That's a classic right there.
Are you talking to me?
He just wanted to push the button, everybody. He just wanted to push the
Push
button.
the button.
He just
I
wanted
like
to push the
pushing the
button.
button. That's
Yeah.
all.
Could help push the button.
All right. How can we get Ian? Let's see if we can play around with the spacing here so we can get.
No,
Ian.
we can't do anything until Ian. Ian has to send it to OBS, and he's having problems. So I'm just rotating it around.
Okay.
Yeah. Like my therapist told me, I just fuck it all up.
Hey, man.
Not true. Not true. Not true, Ian.
What you're not gonna do is come on here talking bad about yourself, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
damn
No,
sure.
we're not taking any.
I'm not doing that. All right.
We're not taking that.
See, that's how you know what true friends are, people. Right there.
See.
Thank you guys. I love you guys.
Speaking of take that, you heard the
Don't
news
do
this
that.
week?
No. We ain't touching that.
Oh,
We ain't touching
Okay.
that.
Okay.
We
Okay.
ain't
Okay.
touching
Okay.
that,
Okay.
alright?
Okay. 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 Okay.
We're gonna leave your heroes alone.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you?
We're gonna leave your heroes alone.
Nope.
But you saw Johnson & Johnson stock price went up, right?
Nice. I've seen a lot of memes of people in Target now in the baby section making videos.
sometimes I didn't know you could buy certain things in bulk like that. It's good to know.
Insane. Ah, three fingers. That's the thing,
So,
Ian. I remember it taking me a while to get the hang of ZBrush on the desktop. And the more that I use the iPad, I'm starting to like get some muscle memory of some of these keys.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm digging that. Oh, somebody had a question earlier. I can ask you about it. Do you know, and can you say, will the first... Bradley, does the music seem a little loud to you?
I can turn it down.
Okay. Do you know if the first row of tools on the bottom of iPad will at some point be able to be adjusted?
So this one down here.
Yeah, the
Correct.
first part. Like when you go to the customize, it says default and there's a lock on it.
Yeah.
Can you unlock that?
No, not
Okay.
currently. So here's the thing that we discovered. So these brushes down here at the bottom are literally the most used brushes in ZBrush, period. Like, so these are literally like what everybody has at some point used in their ZBrush experience. So that's why we put them down there, because we've seen through the beta testing and analytics that it's just way easier. Just pop down, grab a brush, and you're going to find typically the brush you want right down here. But that's why we provided 5 of the customizable ones, so that people can do this, pretty quickly. And since we are talking about customizable stuff, if people haven't seen this already, I'm sure you guys know, but what's cool is like Apple has this hidden feature where you could pick like a ton of stuff at the same time.
You do that. I saw. How are you doing that?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
how'd you do that?
So all you're doing is you're pressing and holding until you have the thing that's selected, and then I'm just tapping all of the other ones with my other finger. So I'm currently holding that down. And this is like an Apple hidden feature that you're able to do and get that stacked in. This is also like if you're on your home page here, like, and you're like, okay, I wanted to like group a bunch of this stuff. This is the thing you could do just through Apple. And then that would actually folder it for you, right? So it's little things like that. So we worked with Apple to get stuff like that done, so we can have a seamless experience. So that's why we provided the 5, and then you could do that with all of your materials, textures, brushes, or alphas. And if people don't know, for the most part, any supported brush in ZBrush that you've built before in the past, like Pablo Munoz has all of his like fun brushes he's built over the last decade.
Yeah.
Just bring those into ZBrush. Just import them. You can come down here, just load them in, select your file. Like I have Shane Olson's stuff here because I use his stuff all the time. So like his fill brush is one of my go-to favorites. And what's cool is if I favorite this brush and then restart my ZBrush session and then reload that brush in, it will keep that in my favorites list, so it knows it's there. So
nice.
it's
I brought in Pablo's brushes yesterday.
Yep. You could also go to Files, and this is important. Go to Files, go on your iPad, and then pick your ZBrush. And then you can, just like in Z Projects, you can load in your stuff here that you'd want. So you got your Z Startup, and look, you got your brush presets. So if I was smart, I would actually go grab Shane brushes or crack brushes, anything else, and plop them in here, and then they should load up for you just fine.
Nice.
So this app taught me the file system more so than I already had an idea.
Correct. I didn't either. Like I didn't use anything Apple file system wise before all this. I'm like, maybe like I've heard complaints of people saying how limited it was, but I'm like, it does everything I need, but and it still does everything I need. It's not crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty wild, man. Like, not gonna lie, it's like really, really exciting to just jump in and play with this stuff.
Did you see what Raul wrote in the chat?
Can everyone just take a moment and compliment Mike on the fact that he moved his camera? So everyone, that's funny. Currently, you can see his whole body. Said there was this running joke company wide.
So real
talk. He was all head. This man was all head.
I used to be like
that.
And I was looking up at him. Bradley's like, why don't you move your camera, dude? So I did. And hey, You can see me now.
Hey,
He
look
actually
at it.
used the bottom banner to make sure his head was leveled.
There you go. There you go.
That's true. That's true. That's facts. Ian, if I want to, right now this is a dynamic subdivision.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that, let me see if I can figure this. I'm in geometry. I'm assuming that somewhere over here I can commit that to actual geo. Where's dynamic subdivision?
You were actually, it's right there. You see you have it toggled under.
Oh,
proxy
you're
closed.
right where it says dynamic subdivision. Is that where
Yeah.
you're talking?
So open that up and you'll see an apply button.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Click apply.
Let
And
me
should be
turn
all right.
down the. Uh-oh, not that. Why did the color change? That's weird. Anybody else see that? It changed to pink.
Yeah,
Let's
it
go
did
over
change.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, so dynamic subdivision. Here.
Make sure I get all this stuff. Bro, Mike needs his face to be visible to help him sculpt He-Man's face. That's funny. That's funny.
I'm trying to say.
It's not only fun, but it's revolutionary, the sculpting experience. The fact that, yeah, I agree. The fact that they got desktop like feel in the iPad is magic.
Mm-hmm. That's what we wanted to achieve, man. Like seriously, every 5 seconds, like we were doing testing in the beginning, even before the beta tester stuff. Like me, Paul, a bunch of guys, we would like try something, and then the amount of times I said no, doesn't feel right. Nope. I hate it. Like it's just constantly like no. And then there was a day I was like, yeah, that feels cool. I like that.
You're like Mikey. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. That's way too old of a reference for anybody to
Hey,
get.
Mikey, I think he.
Is there
likes
any way
it.
to make the UI
Nice.
button smaller?
Any way to
I
make the
haven't
U-
seen it.
No. No. The one thing you could do to make, you can make the wheel size larger or smaller, but as far as the buttons itself go, no. The UI cannot be adjusted that way. Except what I could say, and maybe this would work. Let me try this real fast before I just start.
Tell me
talking.
how to make the wheel size more larger, because I'd like that.
Yeah, go to user settings and then you go to UI, and then there's at the bottom says wheel size, and you could do what's called extra large. And underneath that, you can actually do the icon set. So you could say the key labels, so like Control Shift Space Alt, or key icons for those Mac users who like know what those mean. I had to learn what that means. I'm actually used to the icon ones because I like the finger, like it's smoothing, the mask, the which is default, but those are the ways you could change that. The other way you might be able to change a few things actually might be under settings, but this is going to affect the whole iPad. So this is just my thought. But if you go to, I believe it's accessibility, and then maybe go to like display or text size and like play with like larger text or button shapes. This might be
on
something-
the iPad itself.
Exactly, but it's going to affect everything. And so, but inside the app itself, there's no way to really do that currently.
Yeah. Okay.
But you were saying earlier too, like the 13-inch. I got the M4. I upgraded on purpose. I was like, the M2 is great. It's really perfect, the way it is. Like the first sculpt that we did, that was actually done on iPad, was done on an M2 at 147 million vertices. It's insane, dude. Like
what?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
That dragon that loads up that you see on ZBrush, that actually was 147 million vertices. Just
Bananas.
straight up fire, dude.
You guys did your thing. It is what, like, it's it. You guys did your thing. It's it. Like, here's the thing. I don't, if someone was against ZBrush, I don't think, you know what? I'm going to edit that because I think the UI on using it on iPad is a lot easier than getting used to it on desktop. Like the fact that I can say that and you guys did that is amazing.
No.
Hey, I just remembered what I was going to say about 45 minutes ago, you guys.
Oh yeah.
The question that people ask me on Instagram all the time is they're like, hey, you know what? We like some of these UI features on the iPad so much that we want them on the desktop.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
was it worth the wait?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, like it's night and day, like easier to understand and maneuver. Where I do hope that some of the advancements you guys did on the iPad make it to the desktop.
Yep.
Sure.
Well, what I can say, like
Don't say
what I
nothing.
can say,
I don't want you to
no.
right? I don't want to
No. What I can say about it is that we are using the iPad as like an exploration method to see like what it is we could possibly do. The biggest fear with like ZBrush on the desktop was that we were going to literally disrupt people's workflow and change the game. You know, so many studios have asked us time and time again, like, can you just like change the UI, make it more intuitive? And we always came back and said, like, you know, we could develop a UI, we could change it, but imagine if like we changed 2025 and somebody opens it for the first time, it's all different. You're used to your UI, you're used to your feature sets and everything you have, and we changed that completely. Well, in doing so, we just literally broke your workflow, because now you have to wait for artists to go and relearn things and come back and, you know, kind of figure it out. And you don't have time to lose that groove in a production, you know, setting. So it's more important for us to like, how could we find, you know, ways to test things without disrupting an artist or even a business. And so at the end of the day, when we're talking about the iPad, I can tell you day one, when we announced internally, all right, we're doing an iPad version, I got out of my chair, walked downstairs, went into Paul's office, and I was like, so we're changing the UI, right? And he was like, yeah, he's like, there's no way that desktop's gonna work on the iPad. Like, it's just not gonna fly, dude. And he was like, for sure.
You don't want some of the legacy features from 4R4 still on the iPad?
I mean, some of the features are cool, but they just got to look a little different and maybe be a little bit more like obvious on what's happening.
Yeah, we got some questions, so let me get this in. Will Apple be a sponsor? As I welcome is sent your iPad. So we welcome is a sponsor of ours. We're doing, like, I think about it in two different things. Like, I think the iPad is a way to, I think, make quality of life of being a digital artist a little better. And, you know, when it's still time to like work, I'm still going to my Cintiq. like it's two different things. I think that's me, Mike. I think of the iPad as quality of life.
Yeah, I mean, I think of it as a continuation of your workflow, right? Like, it's people used to get on me all the time when they found out that I was painting digitally, and I'm like, it's just another tool for you to use, right? So I have airbrushes, I have paints, and now I have a computer. So being able to go from my desktop to my iPad and go to a setting where normally, like, say I have to go to a dentist appointment, I'm sitting in the waiting office in the waiting room for a long time. Perfect opportunity to get some work done. And I might or might not have done that in the past, and was super happy about it while I was waiting. So I'll tell you, like, that's what I think of it as, you know. And the more, like anything else, the more I get used to the UI and working in a different way than I'm used to working on the, you know, for the past 8 years, the more I'm like, hey, this could be like a daily driver as well if I decide that I don't want to, you know, be at my desktop all day long. So I love that.
Absolutely, man.
Let's see, get another one. I wish ZBrush desktop has multi-touch like iPad. Nothing more. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. I hate Mac products, but I may have to cave in for. Yeah, like it's Yeah. I used to hate Mac, but now my mobile device is an MacBook and my iPad. Like, and even before the ZBrush, I still love having my iPad, just having for reference. Like, it was just amazing to have. I love my iPad.
I used to love reading comic books on it, and that's all I used it for.
Yep, I love my iPad.
And now we're here sculpting away.
I know.
R.I.P. Comixology.
Thought I can share your screen. Looks like you not worried about that. Up everything. All right, there you go. Let's see. Man, I missed the start. So excited for this. They just need better reference tools and ZModeler, and I will be happy. Throw in layers, and I will feel like I'm a king among men.
I can tell you ZModeler is going to be on its way.
Yeah.
I can absolutely say that. So here's a little fun fact for everybody too. Just like because I think it's really cool to even think about it. Like this has been in a 2-year production line, and this got rebuilt from the ground up. And that's what's like super cool about it, is to keep the the feel of ZBrush, but then turn around and like have to basically redo it all to make it fit a new architecture. It was really awesome. So like so things like the stuff that we have planned and stuff we want to do, it's so cool. Like I wish I could share it, but for ZModeler, like we absolutely are like, oh, that's coming.
Nice.
Just hold on to your butts.
You know that it was coming. You released it with ZModeler brush inside of the iPad. I'm just saying. Like it was the breadcrumbs are there. Breadcrumbs are there. Let's say this. Let's do. How can you do screenshots in ZBrush for iPad? The desktop shortcut is Shift S.
Oh, so Spotlight isn't there. That's how that's possible.
Yeah.
So
you know how I do screenshots? I make it center and I just hit the two little buttons on my iPad. Power and volume. Screenshot. Oh, these are fighting words. Apple Pencil is better than the Wacom pens.
No comment.
I don't know about that.
I'm not commenting on anything that Star Wars. How is the BDM making process is on iPad? Ian? Can you? I never thought about making BDMs.
Ooh.
Can you make BDM brushes on the iPad?
I haven't attempted it yet. I haven't attempted it myself, so
I haven't thought about it. I've imported brushes that are BDM. I don't. I haven't really made any of myself. Good question.
It's a great question.
I'll try it out. I'll try that off camera. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could, I'd have to try it because I haven't done it myself. I know that the plane that's in the desktop version would be, is not in the iPad version, because there's a specific plane that we have that actually allows you to mask off the corners, preserve the edge, and stuff like that. Like so, that's why it was so important to actually have the import functionality for us. But yeah, I haven't tried to make one either. I haven't had time, so it's something I'm going to start playing with a bit more.
Question for Ian from 3D Manic. Is Spotlight projection in there right now? If not, is it coming? I think that's all tied to the 2.5D, right?
Yeah, the Spotlight stuff is tied to the 2.5D. I can't say whether or not it's coming, but it's not in there currently.
UI couldn't be better. I am shocked how great it feels on iPad. Total home run. I agree.
Yeah.
I heard you could still import desktop ZModeler from desktop to iPad, and it works somewhat.
It's not-
Anything that you do, from my experience, anything that I have made with Z Modeler still comes into desktop.
Yes, so yeah, it's not fully supported. There are things about
Okay.
it that just don't work.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, we saw somebody on Facebook do that where they brought in Z Modeler, and then they're like, it kind of works, but not really. And all of us internally are like, there's a reason for that. That's why it doesn't work. That's why it's not there. Newsflash.
Don't cheat it. Just wait.
Yeah, because there's a lot of other stuff too. Like, so many people don't realize what was attached to Z Modeler. Like, there's a reason why the Nano system, the Nano Brush system, isn't there, because that's a Z Modeler functionality. There are just things that just we couldn't bring over on this first version. This first version was all about the experience of somebody finally coming into ZBrush either for the first time or experienced, and getting a chance to actually work on the go, play with some things, and not worry so much. Just play and have fun. That was more important to us, to just have somebody come and have a good experience than anything else. So,
and you guys know that for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Sure, you know that.
I have to tell you though, the amount of jokes that run through my head when I'm teaching, and I'm like, use 2 fingers, use 3 fingers. Just it's very difficult.
I never thought of that. That's funny.
I was trying to explain something earlier, and it sounded really, really bad. So I was like, let me just stop talking about this thing. Trying to fit the iPad into the dartboard.
Ian, I want to make sure I still have your voice. Are you still in?
Yeah. What's happening?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my setup.
Dude, that drag thing is great, dude. 1 finger, select 2 buttons.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, dude, what was crazy was, for those who may not know, when I was at IBC, so IBC is it's like a international broadcast convention. Dude, winning that best of show really sent it home for us that we were on the right path, because that's a broadcast convention. Like, ZBrush is probably the least used program and all that, but we got so many people's attention. It wasn't even funny. Even like some of my friends over at Adobe who came over on the Substance team, they were just like, dude, we just saw this. We just saw you guys do ZBrush for iPad, and now we want to. He's like, what a painter was on there. I'm like, right? Like, I like where you're headed at, buddy. I like where you're going.
I was talking to Gio about that. He's like, I don't know anything about it, dude. And I was like, oh, come on, bro. Come on, make this happen. Talk to those evangelists.
I was over there like, come on, guys, do it.
Like, can you please abandon your modeling tool and just double down on the other stuff?
Exactly. Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Bradley just reminded me how easy it was to change the brush size. I was like, oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yep. And you know the 3 finger side to side for focal shift, right?
Yeah. I'm worried I'm gonna mess it up, so I don't really change that much.
Impossible. You can always reset your brushes if you go too crazy.
Got another question is, let's see. I have accidentally done the snapshot on the iPad version and had to restart the app to get rid of the snapshot.
Oh, no. Okay, here.
You can clear canvas. I believe that clears that.
Yeah, if you go up to user settings and then go up to canvas, there's a clear button right here. That'll do it. Yeah, that's a known bug. So that exists right there. Something too, something too to kind of point out, which is under navigation, the rotate speed and zoom. We had some Nomad users come over and say like, "Oh man, it's too fast. Like, how do you adjust that?" So yeah, if you come up to rotate speed and zoom speed, the default's like at 1.5, which is pretty fast. I would say like that's pretty wild. So for me, I found that like 0.75 is really good, and for zooming in and out, like 0.65 is good.
I never
But
thought to do that.
Wait, what's that under?
What do you have it under? Rotate speed or speed? Zoom speed or rotate speed?
so I have 0.75 under rotate speed and 0.65 for zoom speed. It's just a little bit easier for me to like, so it's not so jumpy.
5, and then on zoom speed, what do you have?
0.65.
Let's try
Yep.
that.
Here's something cool too. We have access to a little calculator in here. So if
Oh,
you're like,
that is better.
so if you're like oh, like for example, like Dynamesh is a good one, right? So if I kick here and it's like 128,
this is much better, dude.
but you're like, oh man, what if I like if you can't do if you don't know the math in your head, like 256, but I want to times 2, you could just do the math.
Hey,
for
don't be
stuff
coming
like
in here
that,
doing
too.
math, dude. What are you doing?
Oh, but
Don't be coming
that's
in here-
amazing. I didn't even
Right.
think that it is a calculator. You know what? I was wondering. I kept saying like, why is there a damn plus, minus, and divide here? I'm like, this is.
Yep.
I never
Oh,
thought to do
wow.
that.
Yep.
Hey,
just
Ian,
go
you
in
want to
there
know?
and do
You want to know how I've always been doing it?
it.
Dynamesh, ZBrush, undo, ZBrush, undo, Dynamesh, undo, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's there it is right there. That's much better.
Yeah.
So if you want to save time the way that Ian's doing it, sure, you could do it that way. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yep. I mean, hey, do you, boo?
I'm old school. I'm old school. You know what I mean? I like making my own mistakes, son.
Yeah, I got tired of doing that.
Spoiler alert: we're not talking about ZBrush.
Exactly. Oh. So have you guys seen anything new, or guys watched anything that's super fun?
I watched something super terrible.
Ooh.
The Crow, the new Crow,
Oh my
with
god.
Bill Skarsgård. All I have
Yeah.
to say is why you do that? Shout out to
Yeah.
Robert Foster. Why you do that?
Yeah, I've heard nothing but negative reviews, and I couldn't even bring myself to try to want to watch it, and then all the reviews came out, and I was like, well, guess I made the right decision.
So I watched it because I was like, I want to see if this is as bad as everybody says. And anybody that knows Bradley and I know that we are, or not Bradley, Brad Grotman and I know that we are, we like bad movies, but like good bad, good bad, not the bad movies. So yeah, it's one of those things that not bad in a good way. So
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I
it's
have
too-
this interesting thing that's going on. Sometimes I don't know if my object is saving. It stops saying save. Like if I press the save icon, I don't know if it's saving.
Oh, the ZTL.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is saving. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's one of the things we know about that we're trying to
Okay.
fix.
So it's even though it's not saying the message, it's doing it.
Correct. Yeah. I personally have, just for peace of mind, I've been doing ZPRs just because I want to see it say saved. But yeah, there's a couple times where I like you, I'm like, did it say? Did it say?
yeah, I do that all the time.
I'll feel so much better seeing the word save.
I agree. I will tell you this, like one of the things that like a buddy of mine last night, I was showing him some little tips and tricks, and then he was like, "What's the favorite thing about ZBrush for iPad for you?" I was like, "It got me out of burnout because I've been having an art block for a while, and I feel like I could just come in here and just scribble something and then put it down and then come back like a couple minutes later and scribble something again. So it feels more like you know, like back in the day when you just scribble on your desk at school or on your math book and shit, you should be studying, but you're just doodling a little thing, and you just like, that's what it feels like to me, that I'm able to just come in and create and do that.
Yeah, I always feel like I have to make a masterpiece on it. So at first I was sitting down, I'm like, I'm not 100% ready to work. So I would put it off. And then I was like, what am I even doing, man? Let me just sit down and do what I do. And the block was gone.
Yeah.
Ian, this dude is like 50 years old, man. He's friggin' ripped, son.
He is,
ripped
man.
like crazy.
I mean, that's a lot of work, dude. Oh my gosh. I mean, good for him, but yeah.
yeah, exactly. I ain't doing all that. Tell me how I can get in the pool without having to wear my shirt. That's enough for me. That's all I need. That's all I need. I ain't trying to.
Oh, that's easy. Wear a white beater. You'll be all right.
How do I not pull a JD Vance in the pool?
Why we gotta stop? You know,
because he wears his shirt in the pool, son. That's why. He wears his shirt in the pool. I don't want to be that guy.
I wear my shirt in the pool.
Oh, okay. I don't. Well, how do I not be Bradley?
Why are you touching me? I don't need all these females jumping on me.
Easy.
Attention.
What you got planned for the rest of the day, Ian?
Gonna go get a haircut, freshen up a little bit, make my kids some bomb-ass dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, just chillaxing.
Nice.
What about you, Mike?
Can you answer this question before you answer that? Hey, what reference pack is that, Mike?
This is, oh man, I have so many that I got from Flip Normals. It's one of those photo packs. I will look it up. Who's asking? 3D Maniac? I'll look it up and I'll post it in the Discord. But like, there's literally, it's like Old Man Who's Jacked or something is the name of it. So let's see. Hold on a second.
I just know it's not a Griff Studio cut, because I have that one too.
You have the one. You have it as well, right? The one that I have.
I do have that, but it's not Griff Studio. It's an independent guy who's doing it.
That's right. Yeah, the front of the body, is it this dude? No, it's not this guy. Man with sword. Oh, old bodybuilder, volume 14. I'd be mad as hell if I was this dude. That's what you calling me, old bodybuilder? Really?
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Argue with facts?
Nah, that's a shame. If I look like this and somebody just called me old bodybuilder, I'd be feeling some kind of way.
I mean, no one was calling Hugh Jackman old. They just said, "Damn, look at him."
Yeah. Oh, fun fact. I have some of my early journey towards He-Man images on here. So look at Battle Cat. This is what Battle Cat used to look like.
Oh, look at that.
Better. It looks very abstract. I can see whatever Battle Cat I want.
Exactly. Look at that. Intimidating. Where is, you know who I haven't heard from today? Who is it that always gives me shit for not having He-Man's face done? Bradley? What
Ram
one person?
gives you-
What?
Ram
What
gives
one
you
person?
all the time.
Yes. Where's Ram? Now that I have a face, you see how quiet he got? Ram, you ain't got nothing to say now, right? Got a face? When's He-Man going to get a face, though? How long's it been since He-Man had a face?
Now he has a face. Look at that face too.
He's got a face now.
Let's see. Let me make sure. Mike, you need peer ref for iPad.
Yeah, I do.
I would love peer ref for iPad. That way I can stop converting all my peer ref files and exporting them and
that's
bring them
great.
into VizRef. That would be like amazing.
Hmm.
Dad bod gang.
Oh, Ian, I know what I wanted to ask you. Is there a way to set the squeeze feature on the pin to be the alt function? So I can do a reverse, like a subtract instead of add? Thanks, Ian. What's that under? Is that under... What is...
But
Where's...
you want that to
is
be
it under-
subtract? I don't
Yeah,
know if you could do that,
No,
actually.
you can't.
No.
that would be nice.
Anything that's on
Wait, no,
the will, you
There's a
can't do.
press. What is this? What is this? Hold on.
Also, where's the pencil located under your setting?
So you go user settings input, and then right at the top, it's press key. What the hell is press key? What's this press key thing here?
But I have gestures. I don't see the squeeze on here. Where's that? Oh, squeeze.
Yeah, it's right. It sounds like a feature request to me.
Okay.
company, but
Like I'm trying to figure out
anything
this.
anything that's on the wheel, you can't shortcut to a button.
Well, at
I
the
tried.
top, there's this thing called key press, and now I'm like, now I want to go ask my buddy Paul what the hell that is, because it's not doing what I want it to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you
Good
guys
question.
make it so that the squeeze button can do anything?
That
That way I
would-
don't have to ask for one specific thing?
That sounds like something I should ask.
There we go. Thanks, man.
But you would want to squeeze to Alt.
I want to have Alt without having to put my hand on anything other than the pencil. That would be nice. And I have it set up on my Wacom that way. That's like my first button on my stylus is Alt. And then the second button is Smooth.
Yeah,
Really,
I
that's
don't-
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like
Squeezing
to...
to Alt would be weird, like because the way the squeeze button itself works, it's not a pressure like hold it and it stays active, and I think that's an Apple limitation.
Wait, it's not. What do you mean? I have to hold it in it to make it do the thing.
So if you were to squeeze, right, that one
Uh-huh.
squeeze, that's it. When you squeeze and hold, there's no as long as you hold the button, that thing is active. Because for you to Alt, unless you want to turn the Alt into a toggle, right, where you squeeze and it toggle and then squeeze and toggle off.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you're saying, that you would like that happen, to have it be the Alt to be a toggle?
I would like to be able to, while I'm squeezing it, have the Alt feature. Right? So like I can, how do I have it on my Wacom? I think I have it. Yeah, as long as I'm holding that button, I'm
Correct.
now subtracting
alting.
as opposed to
Correct.
as opposed to adding.
Yeah, the Apple Pencil itself does not have a recognition as like I'm continuously holding that pressure. It's active.
Oh, is that right?
Apple would have to create an API that does that. Right now, it's just an on-off function. Like you press it, it recognizes, and you press it again. It's not continuously polling to see if you're squeezing it.
I see.
And yeah, a toggle would be better. I agree. Like a toggle would be better. Like if you press it once, it's on Alt, and you press it again, it's off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a question: is He-Man Dynamesh or Sculptress?
Right now, He-Man is Geo. So he was in Dynamesh, and then I liked this, so I went ahead and turned it into Geo so I could move it better. I actually probably could, make it lighter than this and have better luck. But yeah, right now it's just Geo.
UI is great. I would like to change the UI color, but it's still cool. Everything.
Oh yeah, will you be able to customize things like color and all that at some point? I mean, this is like seriously a want and not a need at this point. But what do you think, Ian?
So should be able to adjust some of the colors if I remember right. So let me see. Which one is that right there? What's that? It's definitely a lot of updates and stuff we want to do, but spectrum, sliders, colors, user settings. Mesh thickness. Boom, edit. Yeah, it's probably a future update because here the canvas. Yeah, there's no full color. There's no full color stuff yet. What's fun is like I feel like I'm still learning a bunch of stuff that we're doing because we're updating so fast. But yeah, it's fun to see what we've squeezed so much in here. Even the free version has so much that people could just start playing around with.
Yeah, it's fresh, man. I had somebody ask me about, they were like, oh, well, Nomad is only $60 or whatever. I was like, I tried to use Nomad. Personally, I didn't have a lot of luck. That's one of those things where I see people, it's almost like, what's that other thing? It's, if I'm likening it to ZBrush, it's like when I see people doing things with fiber mesh, and I'm like, I hate you guys, because I cannot do anything with fiber mesh, and I've tried several times, but yeah, I didn't have any luck.
Yeah, I've played with Nomad a little bit, and I like what they're doing there. Like, I actually have I think it's a pretty cool application, but for me, the brush system was the thing that kept messing me up, and I tried adjusting. And I talked to like Shane and a few other people who I knew were like into it, and I was like, "Is the brush system weird for you? Or is it me?" Like, and this is of course just my own personal experience. And but Shane kind of said the same thing. He was like, "No, it's not 100% what you're expecting in ZBrush. It is different." So he's like, "You just kind of get used to it." And I was like, "Okay." And he shared with me some of his settings. They got pretty close. But yeah, it just wasn't. And then my models too, like I kick my models up to sometimes 80, 90, 100 million vertices. And
crazy.
When I was in Nomad, as soon as I went over 5 million, it kept warning me like, hey, your iPad might crash. Just heads up. Like it's an actual crash warning. And so for me, I always thought like, okay, like, so all the stuff I see coming out of Nomad, it's really like it is a great application. It's just it just didn't fit my own personal workflow, and that's the difference.
I don't like voxel based sculpting applications like 3D code, and like it's weird. Like the way that Geo works is difficult for me. I don't know why, but like voxel sculpting programs, I'm not a fan of, and probably one of the reasons why I don't use Sculptris Pro that much too. But it's just my weird take on it.
I keep forgetting that I own what was the second one you said? 3D Coat. I'm like, man, 3D Coat does a lot of cool stuff for like like even like topology and things like that. But like I tried watching the tutorial videos. Whoever is doing those tutorial videos, like for real, I go to sleep every time he starts talking. So I'm like, please put out something good. Ian, have you tried the new Marmoset?
No. Wait, is it Marmoset like Marmoset 4, or is there another one?
Is that
Five's in beta? Oh, they added UDIMs.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. No, I haven't. I have Marmoset Toolbag 4, but I haven't tried 5.
Yeah, I have 4 too.
Are you guys liking 5? Have you guys tried 5?
Oh, I haven't tried it. The only reason I was like even slightly excited about it was the fact that it now supports UDIMs. Because I did do like that Iron Fist on my ArtStation where I have like the nice glow on the fire in his fist and all that.
Yeah.
Was done in Marmoset. So I like some of the features of it, but yeah, I haven't messed with it in a while.
I helped a buddy of mine out a little bit with it. Played with we did a couple renders. There's like a game ready character I did at work, and I showed it off in Marmoset. That was pretty cool, but it's been a while since I played with it.
See, make sure I'm zoning out here. Let's see. We got question. Hey Ian, little happy story. This guy Flycat from YouTube, who usually sculpts in Blender, it came back to ZBrush because of iPad release. So win-win. Oh, cool.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
iPad has been amazing with Love, Z-Sphere, Transpose, and Z-Spheres are there.
Yeah, transpose line is there too.
Yeah, all those things are there. I can show Ian. I did like I can show this. 1 second. File. Where's my
man.
Final Cut? Final Cut. I just showed this video earlier. Like I can Z-Spheres is. I started this character from a Z-Sphere. Full screen. Full screen. So
nice.
is definitely there. So that's there. And transpose, I think transpose is also there. I usually use the gizmo a lot anyway. But
yeah, transpose is there. If you press and hold the gizmo, it'll say transpose line. You can just turn that on. And you have the same certain types of function. Like I love that alt tap in the middle. So yeah, all that's there. So if you use the transpose line, that is there for sure. You just press and hold the gizmo icon and turn that off. For the Z-Sphere stuff too, something to call out. It's like we come here to new sculpts and we go to Z-Spheres and you have all these Z-Zoo characters here. We put these back in to showcase that they were there. So, you know, grab this little guy right here. Right, and then you could come in and do all your stuff. But what's cool is like, so after which you just go adaptive skin, you go make adaptive skin. Now here's something too. It's like I made adaptive skin. Now it's like, where is it? And there's two ways you can find it. You can either come here to the 3 dots and go insert, and then you can find the adaptive skin right there. Or you could click this big spot right here. And this is just like where all your Z project stuff goes. So if you are doing another sculpt, you know, and then you want to continue your other one, there's my duck Z sphere, and then there's my make adaptive. as well. So just
Wait,
and
where is that?
Oh,
Where's that? Under
so you
tool?
can do that. So do that.
Last night,
we
Bradley and I were just talking about this.
so clicking this guy right here, this showcases, just like you would on the desktop, those different projects you'd have. So once you use your Z sphere, you either click there or you click the 3 dots and just say insert, and then it'll show up. So you can that's how you'll do stuff like that.
Because sometimes when we're boolean or cutting keying, we want to like create another ZBrush scene and like boolean in one thing, then bring it into other. So that's how you could do that. Oh, fantastic! I didn't think you could do that.
Yep.
I didn't think you could either. Where is tool located?
So it's the first palette on the right-hand side. When you click that, you say tool.
Hold the
And then-
and hold the big picture.
Yep. And then just go into the big picture, and there's all the stuff.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cutting keying on the iPad.
Awesome.
And I'm going to point out
Nice.
Destination Master right down here at the bottom of the palette menu. People have been asking for that. So yeah, so usually you're in Tool, but you should click this arrow back, go to the bottom, Destination Master. There it is. And it functions just like on the desktop. So you can keep your UVs, your poly paints. You can, do your presets, the masking and mask protect with Decimation is there too. So
Awesome. Awesome.
So
About time to
there
wrap.
you go, Carlos. Everything's there. I'm gonna selfishly say I don't want them to have layers on iPad until there's a deep dive on desktop. I want it fixed on desktop before anything else, particularly with polypaint. Let's see. You guys check out Josh Tucker. He makes some sick 3D code sculpts. I have not.
Yeah, link it.
Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap, right? Because
Yeah.
I know my kids are looking at me.
Yeah.
So let's do this. So thank you for joining us today. It was amazing to have everyone on. Mike, I'm gonna double click you. Let's see what you worked on.
Hold on. So, what I did was spend a lot of time kind of cleaning up some of the topology on him, not topology, but the sculpting on his muscles, and adding some like vein detail, things like that, and really kind of fixed his neck. Fixed his neck to fit along with that head and not look so crazy now. So, yeah, this is what we got at the moment.
looks
So
great,
probably,
man.
thanks, bro. So probably next thing I'll do, now that the hair is blocked in pretty much as I want, until I really am ready to dive. After Bishop, I'm not looking forward to the hair, but it is what it is. So yeah, after that, I'm going to fix the hand so he's actually holding the sword, and finish up Battle Cat next, I think.
Nice.
Yep. So that's it.
How
How about you?
Thanks to Ian being able to jump in the chat, I was able to do some work. So this is where I started, and I started to block out my guy's cyborg body. So, yeah.
Nice, man. Hell
Good
yeah.
progression.
I love it, dude.
Thanks, man.
So guess what I'm gonna do when we get out of here? I'm gonna sit on my couch and continue on.
How about it? How about
Oh
it?
yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yep.
Ian
So,
worked
just-
on
just-
this. So let me look at Ian. So Ian.
Okay.
Ian, this shit's dope. It's very emotional right now, and we're gonna have a deep talk when we're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The-
Well, look, dude,
Oh,
I've
you got
been.
some nice lighting. I haven't messed around with the lighting in here. That looks.
Oh, that
good,
is
man.
nice.
Thanks, man.
Oh, is
yeah.
that the monster clay material?
Actually, I think this one's just the standard material, but here under monster. No, it is monster clay. You're right. Yeah, it's this top one right up here.
Oh,
Yeah,
you have
nice.
way more monster clays than I have. I only have like 3. Where those other ones come from?
This
Wait.
no. This should be. This is in the paid version. It should be there for you. You have
Nope,
3
it's not.
standard, 3 matte cap.
I don't
See.
have all the monster clay. I only have.
I have 6. So Bradley, you're doing it wrong. I have 6.
Monster clay.
Yes, sir.
I have 1, 2, 3 monster clay. That's it.
All right,
No,
we'll
I got
talk
6.
after.
Okay. All right.
But yeah,
Mm.
man. No, dude, I've been. This is just a little piece that's just kind of like a sketch that just came out, and so I finished up I did some of the hair since we popped in here, a little bit more of the face detail, and added some hat detail as well. Yeah, man, just goofing off, not really committing to anything except for just trying to just be a little bit more expressive in my artwork, especially since this year's been kind of crazy. So I was thinking about, and Mike, you'll appreciate this. You remember the Garbage Pail Kids?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking along those lines when I was like making this little piece, but I was also just trying to showcase somebody. I started this on the floor of IBC, just trying to showcase somebody how quickly you could come in and just start making something. Don't worry about all the technical stuff. Just get in and sculpt and have some fun and take it on the go. And then I started liking it the more I was doing it. So, but yeah.
Dude, with the way you're lighted, it looks like you rendered it on there. Nice.
Yeah, a little BPR rendering. Boom.
I will tell you, I really like the I like the fact that this looks like Shavant. Like I have my He-Man on here with the monster clay on it, and it's looking very Shavant-y right now. Look, check this out.
Yeah.
Nice.
But look, Bradley, when you click on the thing, when you click on this, you don't see any monster clay.
My green don't look like that. All my stuff look different. All right.
You don't have these 6. Crazy. All right. Anyway,
Try turning it off and on again.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll fight you later. All right. Thank you for joining, everyone. If you haven't had a chance to sign up for our course, the discount for that ends on Monday. And for all of our students who are enrolled, can't wait to join you all on October 5th for our class.
Definitely, yeah. Ian, if you wanna point some people in your Discord over to the class, appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, will do, man. And thanks, guys, for having me
buddy.
on.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to feel better next time and more well rested. So
Okay.
I'll call Paul out.
Yeah,
after we get
Ian.
out of here.
Stop working, Ian. Stop doing your day job so you can be less tired.
I'm gonna call Paul as soon as we wrap up. I'm gonna handle this shit.
Yeah,
Ian, I'm gonna handle this for you. I got you.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
You got that PTO, man.
Thank you.
All right.